It was the afternoon of Thanksgiving Eve, 1971. The air in Portland was cold and heavy with rain. Inside the terminal, people were rushing home to their families, turkeys, gifts, chaos. But one man was not rushing. He walked to the counter of Northwest Orient Airlines. He was dressed in a sharp, dark suit, a white shirt, a black tie with a pearl clip. He wore dark sunglasses, even indoors. He carried a black attaché case. He didn't look like a criminal. He looked like a businessman. He looked like nobody. He approached the ticket agent. He spoke in a low, polite voice. "One ticket to Seattle, please." He paid $20 in cash. He gave his name as Dan Cooper. He took his seat in the back of the plane, seat 18C. He ordered a bourbon and soda. He lit a cigarette, and he waited. Within hours, this polite stranger would become a ghost, and the FBI would spend the next 50 years chasing a shadow. Flight 305 took off into the stormy gray sky. The flight was short, just 30 minutes from Portland to Seattle. Cooper sat quietly. He drank his bourbon. When the flight attendant, Florence Schaffner, walked by, he handed her a small folded piece of paper. She didn't open it. She thought he was just a businessman trying to give her his phone number. She dropped it into her purse. Cooper leaned forward. He whispered very calmly, "Miss, you'd better look at that note. I have a bomb." She froze. She opened the paper. The handwriting was neat, all capital letters. It read, "I have a bomb in my briefcase. I will use it if necessary. I want you to sit next to me. You are being hijacked." He didn't scream. He didn't wave a gun. He simply opened his briefcase just enough for her to see. Inside were 8 red cylinders, wires, a battery. It looked real. He told her his demands, and they were strange. He didn't want political prisoners released. He didn't want to fly to Cuba. He wanted $200,000 in negotiable American currency. He wanted 4 parachutes, and he wanted a fuel truck standing by in Seattle to refuel the plane. He wasn't a fanatic. He was a professional. The pilots contacted Seattle. The FBI scrambled. They authorized the money. They scrambled to find parachutes. Cooper sat there, drinking his bourbon. He offered to pay for his drink. He told the flight attendant she seemed nice. He was the most polite hijacker in history. The plane landed in Seattle. It was dark now and raining harder. Cooper kept the passengers on board. He told them it was a mechanical issue. They had no idea they were hostages. On the tarmac, the exchange happened. A knapsack with $200,000 in $20 bills was delivered. 4 parachutes were brought on board. In exchange, he released the passengers. 36 people walked off the plane, completely unaware they had just met the most famous criminal in American history. But Cooper stayed. He kept 4 crew members. He told the pilot to take off again. Destination, Mexico City. But he had specific instructions. They had to fly low, under 10,000 feet. The wing flaps had to be set at 15 degrees. The landing gear had to be down, and the cabin was to remain unpressurized. He was turning a commercial jet into a slow-moving cargo plane. He knew exactly what he was doing. 8 p.m. The plane is back in the air. Pitch black darkness. A thunderstorm is raging over the Northwest Pacific. Cooper ordered the flight attendant to go to the cockpit and close the curtain. He was alone in the back of the plane. The Boeing 727 was unique. It had a staircase in the back, the aft stairs that could be lowered mid-flight. In the cockpit,
A warning light flashed. Aft stairs deployed. The temperature outside was 7 degrees below zero. The wind was hitting the plane at 200 miles per hour. The rain felt like bullets. Cooper stood at the top of the stairs. He strapped the money to his body. He put on 2 parachutes. He adjusted his sunglasses. And then, at 8:13 p.m., the plane's tail dipped upward. The pilots felt a bump. Cooper was gone. He had stepped off the edge of the world, into a freezing thunderstorm, into the forest, into history. The plane landed in Reno with the stairs dragging on the runway. The FBI swarmed inside. They found his tie. They found the pearl tie clip. They found 8 cigarette butts. But Cooper, he had vanished. They launched the biggest manhunt in U.S. history. Soldiers swept the forests of Washington state. Submarines searched the lakes. The SR-71 spy plane photographed the ground. They found nothing. No body, no parachute, no money. It was as if the earth had swallowed him whole. Theories ran wild. Did he die in the fall? Did he freeze? Or was he sipping a drink on a beach in Mexico, laughing at the FBI and the secret he kept for 50 years? The money was found, the tie was found, but the man is a ghost. Here is the question I have for you. Did he survive the jump, or did the mountain take him? The FBI says he died. I'm not so sure. Tell me your theory in the comments below. And if you want to uncover more secrets hidden in the shadows of history, click that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next investigation.